Hi everybody. So my study guide presentation is going to be on The Vain Sisters by Nabokov and Aura by Fuentes. So firstly, I just wanted to mention metafiction because both of these stories do fall under this genre. So metafiction departs from traditional forms of writings. It examines fiction as a genre. It can include the author as a character. It can address the reader, and it can also include other pieces of writing, references to other writing and authors, and also some other things. So The Vain Sisters, some key concepts are the unreliable narrator. So many different things can lead to an unreliable narrator, such as a lack of information, biases, etc. Nabokov incorporates an unreliable narrator in The Vain Sisters through the main character. For example, the main character is under the suspicion that Cynthia is going to haunt him somehow towards the end of the story. In this instance, it made him seem kind of frantic and in an anxious state of mind. On page 2364, he says, "Upon reaching the porch, I looked with the apprehension of solitude at the two kinds of darkness and the two rows of windows, the darkness of solitude and the darkness of sleep." So basically, I took that as he was freaked out, he was scared, he wasn't in a good state of mind, and basically the next paragraph after that, he was saying some kind of crazy things. And then metafiction in The Vain Sisters. One of the main giveaways that The Vain Sisters falls under the metafiction genre is that Nabokov alludes to other authors and writings. So several times throughout the story, Nabokov references different literary pieces, including Shakespeare sonnets, Samuel Coleridge, and James Joyce, and more. And then lastly, the acrostic. So basically, an acrostic is just like the beginning letters of each word or each paragraph spell out a secret message. And the message at the end of this story is "Icicles by Sin, meter from me, Sybil." That was on page 2365. And apparently he intended for this to be obvious to the reader, but I personally didn't think that it was very obvious. And then Aura. So basically, this is a unique piece of writing because it's written in second person, and that's also kind of a key concept in metafiction. So basically, he uses you, and it kind of makes it feel like the reader is being addressed, we're being addressed, like we're the character in the story. This is a postmodern literature. The concept of the archetype, which is a deep emotional, which causes a deep emotional response to the story. And then lastly, so Satanism and Witchcraft, which was a book, basically revolved around revisiting dead loved ones. And basically people think that this novel is the spell that reincarnates Consuelo's husband in Felipe. And Felipe realizes that he is the reincarnation of Consuelo's husband. On page 2399, it says, "The photograph has become a little blurred. Aura doesn't look as young as she did in the other picture, but it is she, it's he, it's you." So basically, he's realizing and he's kind of freaking out that he is the general. And then the sentence directly after this is what Miss Navio referenced in her PowerPoint. And then these are just my citations. And I also cited a little bit from Miss Navio's PowerPoint, and that's it.